Hello children, and welcome to Christmas story time. I'm going to tell you the tale of a little girl who wandered into the woods one day to look for Santa Claus. Now she didn't live anywhere near the North Pole. She lived, in fact, in a tiny village just south of Norfolk. And this little girl was very precocious, you see. And she was convinced that if she went out into the woods and set up a makeshift observation tower, which she'd researched obviously online, that if she did that on Christmas Eve, she would be able to find Santa Claus. Couldn't fault her logic, really. Can't fault her logic. Anyway, she built this observation tower out of ladders, a lot of cardboard, mainly for the shelter area. She used a tree with ladders, strapped them to the tree in succession on different branches. It's quite ingenious. Anyway, I digress. She built this observation tower, and yeah, she took her father's telescope, which she knew would go too far, but distance-wise. But she decided, bugger it. It's just for show. She also bought some binoculars with her. She didn't buy them herself. She again took them from her father, and she took her binoculars with her, and searched for Santa Claus. Of course, it was very cold. She had taken a jacket, and even though it's quite mild in near Norfolk, it was a particularly cold Christmas. We had some blizzard come in from somewhere, and it was really rather nippy. I mean, lakes had frozen over and everything, and it was actually snowing, which is probably why the poor girl was deluded into thinking that Santa Claus would be there. See, she could make an observation tower and think to bring binoculars, but she thought Santa Claus was real. So, in fact, thinking back on this story, I think actually she was wise to it. But her parents were trying to convince her that Santa was real, and she wasn't having any of it. So she thought, well, bugger this, I'll go and prove that he's not real. Just to spite her parents. Of course, it completely backfired because she died of pneumonia. Her parents were too busy preparing for Christmas. Thought she'd gone to bed. Put them to bed earlier, but she'd sneaked out of the window. And yes, she died. Heartbreaking for the family. And they really, really regretted lying to their child. Happy Christmas.